I've got a little fun experiment for you. Open up your Bible and look at the table of contents. Look at the New Testament and its arrangement. Look at the whole corpus of so-called Pauline literature, the literature attributed to Paul or written actually by Paul. I want you to see how these documents got arranged in our Bibles, in our New Testaments. Notice that these texts are first arranged according to those letters being sent to groups, to the Romans, to the Corinthians, to the Galatians, to the Ephesians, to the Philippians, to the Colossians, and to the Thessalonians. This is then followed by a set of documents sent to individuals. 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, and Philemon. Now I want you to look a little bit closer at all of this. I want you to notice that each of these books are then arranged from the longest work to the shortest, from the longest work or letter sent to a group to the shortest letter sent to a group, and then from the longest letter sent to an individual to the shortest letter sent to an individual. First to Romans, then to 1 Corinthians, then 2 Corinthians. Admittedly, the pattern seems to break with Galatians and Ephesians, but they look about the same size according to a glance. Then Philippians, then Colossians, and then 1 Thessalonians, and finally 2 Thessalonians, which is the smallest letter sent to a group. Turning then to the documents sent to individuals, 1 Timothy comes first, followed by 2 Timothy, then comes Titus, and finally tiny Philemon at only 335 words. So when you look at it this way, I think it's pretty clear how these works were arranged in our Bibles. It wasn't for any deep theological reason. Romans is the most important. Let's put it first. It was arranged based on who the letter was sent to and the length of the letter. Question: if I really wanted to get to know Paul and what Paul was really all about, would looking at that layout and arrangement of this literature be a good way to go about doing that? I hope you all can see that this arrangement is quite arbitrary. Indeed, as far as getting to know Paul is concerned, one could say, really, honestly, that this is a crazy arrangement. If you really wanted to study Paul seriously and devotedly, wouldn't you have to rearrange these texts chronologically as to how and when they were composed, when they were written, where they were written, what was going on in the mind of Paul or in the life of Paul or his community that he's writing to or the person he's writing to that caused the occasion of the writing? I think it would be fair to say that a good scholarly commentary would strive to do that. And wouldn't a good scholarly commentary also bring to light differences in the purposes of these documents?